We have one goal for today's episode, and it's not being the most popular alchemist in the town, because we're already there. It's to create Rubedo. We're here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot, actually. That's quite, oh my goodness. In the last episode, we kind of talked about the mechanics of this, and I think we're gonna work on that. So let's do those ones first. We're gonna jump right into it. I think we're gonna hit the garden up first. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a little sparse today. Sure, okay. These ones are really tough, but we learned in the last episode, after a bit of trial and error making this potion, the leftmost ingredient effects are taken out first. So if we want to reproduce this with the least amount of hassle, what we first want to do is make a level 3 invisibility potion, and then a level 2 hallucination potion. That'll fill up all 5 of the slots. But then when we get this bounce one, it'll remove the first hallucination. Or sorry, the first invisibility. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So that means we can go to our recipe book and find Hurry's poncho, which is a pretty good recipe, and say continue brewing from here. Now we need to get down to here, which isn't too difficult, but I think I want that experience. I'm gonna get a little bit greedy about this. So we'll grab this, and then if we actually go a little bit lower, yeah, let's do that. Now it's just water bloom. So we can do a water bloom into probably water bloom. Just super cheap recipe. Might even be able to cheese a little bit with the whirlpool. Let's see. No, probably not. So we'll do this. Grab 3 water bloom. Just need a level 2, and we'll be onto this whirlpool at this point. So let's do that. Across and across and across and across. We'll leave just a little bit right here. See, we've still got a little bit of movement left, which is good. It means that once we get to the edge of this whirlpool, we can use this little bit of extra to kind of propel ourselves in one way or another. If we start slipping back into the whirlpool, we can use it to pull ourselves back out. So I think at this point we can just do a little bit, use about half of it, and then that should be enough to get us all the way down to our destination point. Now we do have to line this up. We need a 2, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but if we aim for perfection, then we'll hit level 2 for sure. So we'll aim for about here. Oh, but the bellows are all the way down. Okay. Right about there. Let's do that. We'll start watering out. Now if we can get the level 2, hopefully, there it is. Okay, so that'll bring us to, let's pump the bellows. One more. That'll get us to this, 3 and 2. Now we need to get to bounce, which is right there. Not too tough. In fact, we can probably, once this whirlpool stops, just do a bit of water. Doesn't need to be super precise. Maybe we can kind of play with this a little bit. Yeah, I'll do a little bit. So we'll do fully ground fire bells. I think it'll take 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, lots of extra. So we just need a level 1. But in terms of books on the way back, I think if we got to here, we could pull it back and grab 3. That's pretty good. Now, since we have so much extra, let's throw this in, and then we can pull it a little bit higher. Right to the edge of the whirlpool. And then we can start swirling. Do we need to swirl? I don't think we even need to swirl. No, we don't. So let's just go for it. Grab that, grab this. There's a level 1. So if we're correct, this little invisible guy should disappear. There we go. I don't really have a name for this. This is a bit of a weird potion. I don't know. What would we even name this? Hurry Potter After Hours. Yeah, that. Let's shrink the bottle so it's a little more inconspicuous. Something like that. Maybe even this. Okay. And we need a different, maybe something like this. Ooh, Cthulhu. Maybe that. Okay. Not seeing anything else that really speaks to me. Maybe the frog. I like that. It doesn't even have to fit in the bottle. It's perfect just the way it is. Maybe a little bit of an angle. Yeah. Harry Potter After Hours. Sure. So let's say, okay, let's save this recipe here. And then we can do... So if we go back now, we can water it back. When we get to here, we can pull this up just a little bit. Grab that. down to this side of the whirlpool. Then might be able to get 2 if we go up here, so maybe we should do that. Let's go to the far edge of the whirlpool, right there. And then bellow. I don't think we're gonna get the other one, so let's just go to there. Swirl. Then bellow. Water. There we go. Can even grab that one. Very nice. Harry Potter After Hours Finish Potion. So that one goes in this one right here. Right? Right. And where's the frog? There he is. Okay, so this one goes in this bottle right here. Nice. Next up, this big flasky boy down here. So if we do the same technique, so open our recipe book, grab our charm potion, continue brewing from here. Okay, so if we go down through here and grab 1, that'll bring us up to 4, and then we can do 2, which will remove the 1. That works. That makes the most sense, I think. Now, how do we get out of here? Red mushroom? No. We don't really have a good way to do this. Maybe we can just fire citrine. Yeah, let's just do a fire citrine. It's the cheapest way. Well, it's probably not super cheap, but it's the easiest way. So we'll just do that. Whoop! There we go. Now we could probably thorn stick our way across. What we could also do is lava root with water. It kind of emulates the thorn stick. So we do this, grab these books, and then water it back to there, and we'll kind of just follow this ridge. We won't get as far as if we used a thorn stick, but it'll keep our north movement, which is pretty good. Maybe not. Maybe it's not as good as I thought. That works. It's fine. It made more sense in my brain. So we'll do that, and then how do we get just 1? Oh, that'll do. Hairy banana. That works really well, actually. So if we do a hairy banana, how do we get from here to there? Probably we could fit through that gap and get all this experience we've never gotten before. I think I like that. We'll do a hairy banana up to about here. That makes sense. Whoa, okay, and then we bring this across. That's our level 1. Grab that. Bop that, get our experience. We're almost 51. That's pretty cool. Then we can do thorn sticks. That's exactly what I want. Thorn stick right through the gap. Oh, a little too far. Let's redo that one. If you right click on the ingredient, you can put it back. I don't know if that's intended, but it is really useful. I will not deny that. So I'll bring that to the edge and go a little bit farther. That. And then another one gets us right through that gap. That's so crisp. It's like it was intended. It's like they made it. They made this game exactly to do that. Now, if we're on this far side, there's no reason not to go all the way around, other than, like, efficiency, but we're only making this potion once. Probably. So I think it makes more sense to do that. Let's come all the way down, grab all that, and then, do we have, like, a funky left? maybe less funky. Actually, you know, this makes sense. Don't go crazy, but this makes sense. If we do this, then throw that in, and then swirl, we grab that, and then, now that we're at the top, we bellow, and then we're lined up to grab all of that. I might pull it just a little higher, because I'm a little scared of that bottom bit. Just like that. There we go. Doot, 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 doot. Cool. And it looks like this is just kind of like one of the same circly boys that's down here, so it's not super great to go there. Let's just go down from here. So we'll do a Terraria, and then probably just one more Terraria without the grind. And then Water Bloom. Or, you know what, we might be able to get like a mushroom? No. Oh, you know what? What am I talking about? Here, hold on. Let's just do this. Now we're lined up, we're directly east, so we don't have to use any water blooms, we just go across. To about there. And I'll stay a little bit to the right, or the left, sorry. I'll just grind 2 Terraria. 1 and 2. So we need a 2 on this to complete the potion. So we'll just water that back to about there. And that should be good, as long as we get past those bones. And this should be the 2. There we go. Strong Potion of Charm and Berserker and Rubedo. Now, there's definitely a lot of nuances with this potion. I don't really want to get into them because this is a family show. But I think we can name this something a little bit more suggestive. Maybe we won't. Let's just call it Love Actually. Like the movie, but not the movie. Don't tell anybody that it's the movie. I don't want to get sued. But that kind of maybe hints enough. That's probably enough. Let's just leave it at that. Grab all these books and then save the recipe. Maybe we can make like a... Yeah, that makes more sense. An exploding heart. Yeah. Maybe less exploding and more like love. Yeah. Love power. I like that. So Love Actually. There we go. So we'll save this recipe, water it back for that extra book, and then finish. Ooh. Mere pixels. 14 experience. Alright. So... where does that go? I think that was this one right here? No, that was this one down here. So Love Actually is right here. Throw it in here. Now we have just 4 ingredient potions left. I think we'll start with these ones because they're a little less precise and I can be a little bit more gung-ho about it. This one goes in a circle, so we can start at healing and go to poison and then to light and then to lightning and then mana. So we grab this, level 1. There we go. Now we have the level 1, we can go across and fire bell. That's pretty good. Just need level 1s. So we're going to be going, just double check the recipe. Yeah, so we'll be going here, here, skip this one, here, here, across, and then another one. There's no whirlpools to work with, so we're just going off what makes sense. Maybe a sulfur shelf. I think I'll stop for there. Let's grab these. Here's our level 1. Screw that up. And then swirly whirly. Grab the level 1. Water it back. Skip the light. So if we line it up through this gap, we can treat it like a normal lightning potion. So just like that. This is actually how I usually do the lightning potions. Usually it's an unground fire bell, and then you just go straight up. So we're kind of emulating that. There's another, and I think we can do a witch mushroom. Yeah, that'll work. Which will lead us to this far side. I think we can just do a tangleweed at that point. You know what? Let's grind this a little less. Yeah, let's grind it a little bit less. So we just go to this far edge here. Hopefully that's enough. Maybe a little bit more. Get out of here, throw that in. And this should work. If we just do a tangleweed to finish. Okay, and that should be enough. So let's do this. We'll go up. Ooh, this is gonna be a little close. It's fine. Now I'll just double check. It's heart, poison, fire, lightning, mana. Heart, poison, sun! I messed up! No, Billy! It's ruined. I'm dumb. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do Terraria into Water Bloom. That's cheaper. We go across again. Double Fire Bell. Can the Wind Bloom get us there? Not really. I think it's smarter to just kind of water back, grab the experience, and then do our Sulfur Shelf. Yeah, this makes more sense to me. And then another one will get us in. Is there an easier or cheaper one? Not really. I don't think that would reach. So let's just do another sulfur. That's probably the best. Maybe not the best, but at least good enough. Okay, sun, not fire. Grab that. And then we can do a water bloom to line ourselves up here and do the same thing that we did for the other one. So we'll do that. Then wind bloom. I might have to pull it back just a little bit here. So let's just do a little bit of water, which makes sense. Yeah, let's do a witch. Let's grind all the way. Or maybe to about here. Do I want it lower? No, that's fine. That should work. And then a tangleweed to finish. Okay. Crisis averted. I think we're good now. As long as we make it past the bones. 1, and this is easier. Okay. Grab the 1. And then we come across. Whoops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it was still spinning. It should still be fine. It should still be fine. We just need the 1, so we'll just bring it all the way across and down. Nice. Oh, I got a little scared there. I forgot that the whirlpools spin when you bellow. Ugh. Okay, and just double check. Heart, poison, sun, lightning, mana. Heart, poison, sun, lightning, mana. We'll just call this elemental, or hot mess 2 electric boogaloo. In it goes. We've got to finish the potion. And then down here we go. So this one goes here, in this funny one right here. Okay, how many left? 1, 2, 3. 3 more potions. Boy, it's been like 20 minutes. Okay, so let's do this one. Maybe we can start with the stone skin and then come around and up. I think that makes more sense. So for this one, we can do a fire bell to come across. All the way. Just at the top up there. And then we want to do Terraria, and then another one. And this third one, I think I'll pull to this far edge right here. And we'll do one more, and I think we can probably stop it. Let's just keep going. Should be... Actually, no, never mind. Redo. We'll go to here. That makes more sense. And then... Ooh, we could do something weird, like... No, let's just keep doing the normal stuff. I was gonna say, we can do some weird stuff here, but I think it makes more sense just to be normal. Goblin Shroom seems good as a follow-up. And then Tangleweed gets us to level 2. Cool. So let's do this. Make sure everything works. Okay. Grab our level 1. It's level 1. Let's just double check. Yep. Okay, that's level 1. Then we come over and around and up and down and over and over. And stop around here. There's our 2. Wow, didn't have to try. And we can finish this loop out. Now if we water back here, we'll get a lot of north distance for free. And I think I like that. So we'll do that. Once we get to about here, we can do maybe a witch. We can do witch. I think that'll almost get us there. Yep, perfect. Oh, we need level 2, correct? Or just level 1? Just level 1. Okay. So this should be enough. What we can do is just bring it a little bit higher here, because if we're below it, then when we use the water, we'll get more north distance than west. But if we did it up here, then we get more west than north. So it's better to do it here, and then just start from here. There we go. That one was pretty easy. Now let's call it Frost Trap. It doesn't have to have a cool name. Sometimes the names aren't cool, sorry. Sometimes they're just not cool. So Frost Trap, save it, and then as always we can bring it back, grab that 1 extra bit of experience. Doesn't really do much, but it's something. So Frost Trap goes in this swirly whirly bottle. So it goes in here, very nice. Almost done. I think we'll do the acid one next, just because of it's kind of annoying, so I want to get it out of the way. I think we'll do fire, and then water it back, grab poison, and then continue along to acid. So we'll do, we can do like this, the lava root special. Let's do that. So we'll go lava root, firebells, bells, no. Lava root special, yep. So we'll continue brewing from here. Oh, but does this give me a 3? It does. Aha, okay, so we can't. So we can't. So for the lava root special, we do 1 grind, all the way to about here. And then another one. Holy ground. I guess if we want to, we can bring it to the bottom edge for this potion. Oh, get in there. Get. Okay, now I'm just having fun. Alright, so we bring this across, and we need, what, a level 1? Yep, so level 1. Not tough. So grab the 1, pull it all the way down, and then we can water it back until we can Terraria for the poison. Something like that. Perfect. Whoops. You know, if we wanted to do like a level 3 into a level 2, or a level 2 into level 3, that's a pretty good setup. Okay. Good to know for the future, I guess. So we'll do that, grab this, and it's just a level 1 that we need. So we'll bellow that, swirl it around, and then now we want to grab like a red mushroom or a lava root. I think it's red mushroom. We could do a banana. We're kind of low on red mushrooms, and I don't want to introduce more recipes to it. So I think we'll opt for the hairy banana, which seems a little silly, but I think it makes sense, based off of our current situation. We'll just go to there, and then throw that in. Swirl to this far edge. We just need a level 2. So I think I'll take my normal path for that. I think cost effectiveness wise, you can do this better. So let's just do that. And we'll swirl to the left a little bit. This makes way more sense to me. So we throw one of these in, and then kind of lined up. Yeah, that works. That works. We can do that. So we'll do this. Grab a thorn stick, throw it in. Bop bop. And I think I want to swirl to kind of get a better idea on where I am. Just do a little bit. Zoom up a little bit. That's probably perfect. Nice. I think it's just going to be something like Firebell into Terraria. That makes the most sense. It doesn't have to be complicated. We need a level 2, so let's just grind all the way and throw that in. Swirl. This top bit's a little bit dicey, but the rest is clean. There we go. Alright, Potion of Acid, Fire, and Poisoning. Literally death. No, that makes no sense. Torturer's Toolkit. Bit of alliteration for that one, I like it. Can we get like a Flaming Acid? Poop? No, that doesn't really. Like a Goat Devil? I don't really like that. Ooh, that's good, I like this. Flaming Skull and Crossbones. Make the skulls a little bit greener. No, maybe not. Maybe that's terrible. Maybe it's just bleach bone white is the best, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll just take that. Torturer's Toolkit. Save recipe. Alright, this one goes in here. Ironically, it goes in the heart-shaped one. So let's grab the Torturer's Toolkit, throw it in there. 1, 2 left. Okay. Home stretch. So for this one, I think we do... let's do mana first. So we'll do mana, and then vision, then hallucination. A little bit of a tough one to get through this gap right here, but I think that makes the most sense in terms of like ingredient economy. So we'll do something like Witch's Mana. So we'll do 1, grind it fully on both actually, just like that. Now, I gotta make sure that I get this right. It's 1 mana, 1 hallucination, and 2 vision. So we'll do that. And then Water Bloom, yep. Then, ooh, that doesn't really work. Need something a little more northy, more easty. Ooh, that works. That's... Can't get more perfect than that. Now the next question is how do we get through this gap? Which is where we have to go next. My first thought was Thunder Thistle, which means we want to kind of be here-ish. So I think I'll pull it over to here. That seems good to me. And then Thunder, yeah, that gets us kind of dangerously close. But if we do something like a Water Bloom out... Ooh, we could risk it. We could risk it. Maybe we'll just do this and then go from there. So let's do this. Grab the level 1. Okay, so that's level 1 for mana. Come across. Grab a level 2. I think that would actually be a 3. That's very interesting. Maybe not to you, but to me that's kind of cool. And now at this point, we can only really go left and down. It's mostly left, so I don't know if we want to do anything other than see how much we have left. We can't go north, so I think, yeah, we have to go some way out of this. Water Bloom makes the most sense because it starts with a bit of south. So we'll do that. And then I think that's all we need. We can use the Whirlpool to move next. So we'll do that. Get out of there. And then we're in here. So let's do 3 Wind Bloom. That gets us super high up. Okay. Now we bellow until we clear this. Or at least kind of like get kind of clear of it. Let's do a little bit here. So we're on the edge of the Whirlpool. Just like that. That gives us a more east than we would have otherwise gotten. Now, because we're moving kind of parallel to these bones, we have to make sure that we've got enough distance away from them, because we're basically going to be grinding the bottle against it for the entire duration. But that makes sense. And I think I'll go just a little bit farther because I'm a little concerned, but that should be fine. So we'll do that. Go up. Yeah, see, we were basically grinding all the way across, so if we were any farther in, we'd start tickling these other bones, and we'd be in a bit of trouble at that point. But we got out of it, and we can bring this up, and it's just a level 1 for this. So let's just see if we can hit it. We can't, so we'll just water it back. Whew, okay. There we go. And because I'm a little greedy, I'm going to wait for these to stop swirling, and then I'm going to go into them. So if we just do a little bit right here, and a little bit more. Can we get that? Ooh, we might be able to grab that book. Just coax it just there, and then out. Nice, and then we can water it back to grab these ones. Bop bop. There we go. Potion of Magical Vision, Mana, and Hallucinations. There's been so many hallucination ones in Magical Vision. I don't know what to call this. Let's just call it something like Mind Melt. Sure. Maybe seeing Stranger Things. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. My mind is starting to turn to mush. Sleep? No. Frog? Bounce? Voodoo doll? Eye in a pyramid. That's pretty good. We can make it green too. There we go. Seeing Stranger Things. So this goes into this one. I'm being very careful at this point because we're 1 potion away. Okay, Rubedo, final potion. Charm, Explosion, Fire, Light. So if we do Fire, Light, if we do it in reverse order, basically, I think that'll be easiest. Maybe we have to do something weird with the charm. So if we do Fire, Light, Explosion, cut through here, charm. Does that make sense? Let's try that. It'll be a little bit dicey, but I think it works. So we'll do the same setup as the other ones. We'll do Lava Root Special. Doesn't have to be good, it just has to work. Grind it right to about there. And then we need light, so we'll do Wind Bloom. I don't know if that'll get us to the Whirlpool, so let's just do that much. Grab this. Okay, so that's our 1. Water it back. Yeah, we're not getting to the Whirlpool. Not with this. There's our 1. Wait for the bellows to slow down. While that's happening, we can do... I think if we do this, this makes the most sense. Maybe we can do a sulfur shelf? No. No. No, we cannot. So let's just do Wind Bloom. Fully ground. Well, it's already in, so I can't really say no to that anymore. We'll tuck into the Whirlpool like that, because when we come around this side, we have to, like, scrape a little bit. And if we want to get out of here, I think we need to kind of line this up strategically. Something like Firebell, Windbloom, Windbloom. So if we want to be here, then we want to be here, which means we need to be here-ish. Okay, so I think we'll just do a little bit higher. Okay, and then Firebell. That gets us into roughly the right spot. And we can grab the level 1. Okay, so if we do this, let's do something like this. Actually, we can bring it all the way up to here, I think. Yes, that makes more sense. Aha, yes, I am a genius. Okay, so then we can come through this gap and kind of do that same step pattern. So go up to this edge, so here, and then we'll do step and then up. Beautiful. It's a little bit dangerous, but I think it'll work. So let's give it a go. Step, step, step. And to finish, it's probably just Water Bloom, yeah. Level 1 Charm should be just this bottom edge. There we go. Weak Potion of Fire, Light, Explosion, and Charm. This is literally just going to be called Flashbang. Again, not really going to explain that too much. Let's just pretend that it makes sense, pretend that this makes sense, pretend everything is pink, and it just has to make sense to you. If it doesn't, I'm not, ask your mom. Like, I'm not, this is not my field. Save. Cool. Is this a randomize button? I don't want to touch that, just in case. And there we go. That's the last one. I think that's the last one, at least. And hopefully I did it right. Let's see. Where's Flashbang? Fire, Light, Explosion, Charm. 1, 1, 1, 1. Charm, Explosion, Fire, Light. Close enough, and it goes in this one. The liver! It has lit up! The beacon of Gondor! Let's pull it! This has been a mess. But it's done. Wonderful. Goal achieved. Create Rubedo. You created Rubedo. Philosopher's Stone recipe unlocked. Okie dokes. So let's finish this. We got a new legendary recipe. I don't want to click it. I know it's going to be a mess. But let's see it. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. That's garbage. Yeah, that's terrible. We can do it, but that's terrible. This one is okay. This one sucks. This one really sucks. That one's fine. This one is fine. This one sucks. A lot of death. 1, 2, 3 of them use death. What about this one? Is this one okay? This one's pretty bad too. This one's okay. This one is Rubedo, Berserker. This is all on the left side, so that's good. And this one is kind of suck as well. Oh boy. This might be 2 episodes to get through this stuff. But I think that's it for today. This has been a bit of an unorthodox. Usually these recipe videos, there's not enough time to do anything else. But when we come back in our next episode, I'm pretty sure we have people waiting outside our front door. Yes, there are definitely customers lining up. So next episode, we're gonna finish day 71, collect a couple more ingredients because that was kind of expensive. Like we still have quite a few, but you know, let's go through a couple days, pace ourselves, maybe get that last skill point. Oh no, we got it. Okay. So 3 more skill points. Maybe we can get that in the next episode, and then that's it. We'll start on the life salt. We'll get the Magnum Opus, aka the Philosopher's Stone, and we'll finish chapter 6. I don't know what's going to be in chapter 7, but I can't wait to find out. Thanks for coming along for another episode of Potion Craft. A bit of an unorthodox one, but hopefully you enjoyed it nonetheless. All the best to you, and I will see you in the next one.